Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday morning market webcast. Okay, so yesterday was about as impressive a performance from the bulls as you could ask for. We talked about a couple of levels in the pre-market. We talked about 2802, 2803 as the area of the daily mid-band, as well as the weekly pivot. And then on the upside, we talked about 26. 26 was the hourly mid-band. 26 had been resistance 2 weeks ago, trying to be support this week. Right off the open, they made a hard run at 26, and once they converted 26, it was trend up. It was trend up the rest of the way. They engaged the upper band and then some, and we printed a high of 28.66 on the day. So look, I watched it go up, and I wanted a little pullback to get long. And sometimes it just doesn't pull back. So we didn't get long till 40. But we ended up long 40 and long 51.25. Ended up in a 8 handle and a 9 handle trade. I tried one short before that and got run over. So it ends up being a 12 handle day. Could have been a lot more, but I don't like buying opens. I don't like selling opens either. I don't like making big decisions at 9:30 and 5 seconds. So typically when the market does that, that's just one of those things in my rules where sometimes you have to be content to miss a particular type of price action. That's just really not my thing. I still do it from time to time, but I didn't do it yesterday. So that first real hard rip, I sat out. But typically when we see one side or the other really blow it, and in my opinion, yesterday the bears really blew it. They really, really blew it. Typically, you see some follow through. We had one directional day yesterday. Today is also set up to be a directional day. We've seen a little bit of a pullback in the in Globex. So over here on the hourly chart, we're testing the area of the daily pivot. You do have some potential lower highs. So the bears aren't necessarily dead, but they are certainly very, very wounded after yesterday. So they blasted off from a lower low. Here's your 28.26, converts that mid band, rips it through right in the 9 o'clock hour, and then it never really looks back. Classic trend up day. It never really wavered. Never really wavered. It came back a little bit down into 46.25. We used that to get back in the 50-51 area. We tried one short. We got stopped out on that for even. And then when that 50 converted, you had to be there again because you had to assume with the advanced decline as strong as it was continue to rip higher. And it did. And we go ahead and we do 66. So into today, daily pivot's going to be important. The 50 again, we're back below that 50. The bulls have to figure out the 50, and they have to keep it figured out. It's a little discouraging if you're a bull waking up to something sub 50 after a move like yesterday. So my expectation is that the bulls will get that 50 back. If they can't, then we have to wonder about a little bit of a deeper retrace. It's very possible, very possible. The bottom line is it's a very two-sided market. It's a very volatile market, so it's great for trading. We compressed for a while. Now you're getting the expansion. You're actually getting two-sided moves off the expansion. So, these last couple days have been a really good trading environment. Fed week usually is. You just have to get past the Fed. We've had things reject this week. We've had things do V's this week. So a very good volatility week. We are at, I don't know. We're pushing up against 80 handles this week. So, we're going to take some trades today, but we're not going to go crazy chasing performance today. And I think once we get our day locked in, for the afternoon, unless it's behaving really well, if it's doing anything but that, we probably won't do much. So we'll use the open to get what we need to get. You got volume weighted average price up at 53.25. And you've got 56.5 is the is the hourly mid-band. So 53.56 on a ramp up off the open is going to be important. So join us at 9:20. We'll dive back into these numbers, see where they stand right before the open. Trade them well. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.